Bill Clinton, who had gone through the experience of building and establishing a presidential library, which on completion, as it is the practice in the U.S., was taken up by National Archives and Record Administration, NARA, for operation as a national monument and archive. RAA, who was consultant for Clinton Presidential Library, was introduced to us. Since then, we have journeyed together, and they are all ably represented here. May I ask representatives of RAA to stand up wherever they are? A representative of APD, a representative of Gito. Thank you. We realized from the beginning that three things must be incorporated into the building and establishing of a presidential library in our type of situation. One, we must incorporate revenue-generating units to ensure substantial funds are generated to support what donations we may continue to receive. Two, there must be enough facilities to serve the needs of the community and to impact positively on the community. In a way, it must be a community project from the services point of view. Three, it must be active and dynamic, not just cold, static, inactive, but also instructive and inspiring. It must also be a center of knowledge, information, and learning. To a large extent, we have been able to incorporate these three aspects. So, we have a mission to preserve the past, capture the present, inspire the future, sustain our culture, and encourage tourism. No matter our dreams and vision, they will have been nothing more than abortion without our many donors, who run into hundreds, donating in cash and kind. We have put the names of 4 categories or 4 levels of donors on the walls in the reception hall of this building. There are hundreds and hundreds that we have placed in the internet, that we have played on the internet, and they actively live in our records and in our hearts. We cannot thank them enough. Some of them are here, and I thank you all very sincerely. One donor asked me if donors can be moved from one level to another, that is, to a higher level, or if new donors can be admitted. Yes, for both questions. You can move from cowrie to ivory, or you can in fact start and be a new donor and top the list. For example, as a dynamic institution, we will periodically need to upgrade the electronic system in addition to the biomedical center for training of personnel in operation and maintenance of sensitive electronic medical equipment. The complex is still very much work in progress. Let me add here that what you have seen so far is the static exhibition section. The archive section is on the next floor. But when it was all said, it was not all done. The deed was actually done when the consultant, RAA, the main contractor, Gito, and the fabricating company, APD, went to work. And they would have not been able to go to work without the commitment of our board of trustees, who always told me when to speak and when to keep quiet at their meetings, since I was only a promoter and not a board member. Once again, may I ask all the members of the board to stand up together, and please applaud them for me. And OOPL members. Professor Okebukola, will you and other members of your committee that are here please stand up to be recognized? Is SSG Ogun State here? Huh? It's working. What of the permanent secretary from the SGF's office? He's also working. All right. We thank all of you. Your Excellency, the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, thank you for being acting Grand Host. In my part of the world, the big masquerade comes out last. So, let me recognize by name some of our august guests, beginning with President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, who is the chair of this occasion and chair of ECOWAS. Thank you, Madam President. I must acknowledge the presence of President Fonasingbe of Togo. Mr. President, thank you. President Ernest Koroma of Sierra Leone. Mr. President, thank you. And His Royal Highness Prince Michael of Kent. Thank you. Let me appreciate my brothers and colleagues, former presidents, starting with President Kufuor of Ghana. John. President Ben Mkapa of Tanzania. Ben. President Joyce Banda of Malawi. President Soglo from Benin.